Hi, I am Shawn King, and this is Starting Point Photography. This is going to be a series of app reviews of apps I like and some apps I don't like that help me make my photographs better and hopefully can help you guys too. One of the things I find quite often is I'll take a picture for a reason. All my photographs, generally, there's a story behind them. But sometimes the story doesn't come through. The image doesn't come out the way I expect it to or the way I liked it to. So I'm always looking for apps that can help me tell the story a little bit better. And I found this one about a month ago called Waterlogue. It's kind of a funny name for an app. It's like catalog, WATERLOGU app.com. It's a $3 app. It's available on the iTunes store. You can do a search for Waterlogue and it will pop up for you. And the idea of the app is that what it'll do is it'll take the image that you have and turn it into a watercolor look. It's kind of interesting. Let me show you how it works. I'll just get the app. I'll pull the app up here and show you how it looks when you first open it up. It's fairly bare bones. There's a bunch of preset filters down here at the bottom. And what you do is on the lower left-hand side, there's a camera icon. You click on the camera icon, and up pops this little dialog box. And you've got some choices. They've got some examples there that you can play around with. But let's go to the photo library. You pick an app out of your photo library. And this is a photo I took a couple days ago, and it was just of a bus stop. I'm sitting at a bus stop. I liked the look of the photo, but it didn't really grab me. It didn't capture what I was trying to get at. I bring it into Waterlogue, and what it does is it turns that image into this watercolor look, which is really kind of interesting. The presets are fairly bare bones. There's not a whole lot of things you can do to or with the presets. So what you do is you find a preset that you like. So let's click on this is the natural preset. Let's click on the bold preset down here in the lower left. And you'll see what happens is the app brings up a bit of a thumbnail on the lower right-hand side. It'll give you a general idea of what's going to happen. You click on the thumbnail, and the app redraws to those parameters of your new filter. It's kind of fun to watch too as it fills in the colors and the depth of it. So that's the bold filter. Let's take a look at the travel log filter and see how that looks. Maybe that'll bring up a better view that I'm looking for with the picture. And it takes 5 to 10 seconds for it to pull all these colors together. That's not exactly what I'm looking for, but let's go to the color bloom one and see if color bloom works any better for me. Okay, it's coming together. I like the blue. I like the touches of it. At the bottom of the app, as you scroll around, you see here these numbers, 4, 6, 8, 10. And they correspond to small, medium, large, and giant. I think that what that means is these are the blotchiness of the watercolor. So let's just choose large and see what happens when I make this a large photo, or large in the parameters of the app. Looking good. I like some of the little splotches of red and green there. You can also choose, if you go a little further along in the app, to make it darker. And you can see in the thumbnail how things get darker or lighter or really dark. I like the lighter version of it. So let me do it with the version that they have set up as lighter. Now the downside of the app is that there are no editing ability. So in the upper left-hand corner, you can see the overhang of the building, the bus shelter I was under. I don't like that. I would cut that out in a crop. I would also crop it tighter to the actual bus folks who are standing there waiting for their bus. I'm just using this as a quick example. You can also choose to have the picture be one with no border. I kind of like the border on them. The watercolor feel it's kind of nice that I can put this border on them. The downside is there's only one kind of border. And maybe in a future version of the app, they'll give you more options for the kind of border you want to use. Once the app gets finished doing its watercolor painting, a little heart icon shows up in the lower right-hand side, and you click on the heart icon, and now you can send the app to Instagram, to Twitter, to a Tumblr, create a postcard out of it, or save it to your photo selection. It does that automatically, saving it as a high-quality version to your camera roll. I kind of like this app. I like the idea that I can take a photo that may not work the way I anticipated it to, and maybe use this watercolor effect. What you can do is go on Twitter and do a search for hashtag Waterlogue. You'll see a bunch of different examples of the kinds of things that people are doing with this app. It's really a nice little app. Again, $3 on the iOS store. The next time we do this, I'll give you a tip and a secret to how to make your Waterlogue photos even better. Until the next time, I'm Shawn King, and this is Starting Point Photography. See ya!